with autism or with ADHD, they can go hyper-focus mode. And they can get really specific about doing something, and they go really deep and everything shuts out. And they can produce high quality levels of work in a very short period of time. So that's another one, is concentration. Reliability and loyalty. We're actually pretty loyal. Once we find a company or a group of people who believe in us and support us, we'll go through a wall for you, okay? And we're pretty reliable too about, showing up to work and doing things. So again, once we get a task and it becomes ours, we're super reliable. Hard working. We often work really hard too, There's a dark side to this though, which I'll talk about in a moment, because sometimes we overcompensate for our perceived deficiencies and work too hard and burn out. System view. We often have a view of an entire ecosystem. Once we learn a system, we understand that if something changes here, we can predict how it influences other parts of the system. Identifying patterns. A lot of folks with autism work in cybersecurity because they can see finite patterns that most of us can't see. They can detect threats before they come to reality. So these are just some of the strengths that neurodiverse folks have. There's our friend Leonardo da Vinci, right? This is a part where I have a few famous people with who are neurodivergent, okay? So Leonardo da Vinci, incredible artist, incredible inventor, put out huge amounts of creativity. Folks say he probably had ADHD. David Beckham, David. Did you see his special with Porsche? Right? David Beckham, footballer, he has OCD. In the documentary, he would have to go out before everyone went to bed and make sure all the candles were out. Okay, he'd have to wear a new pair of cleats every time he played a game. Hermione, Emma Watson, right, from Harry Potter, she has ADHD. Ooh, Ryan Reynolds, he's a good-looking guy, right? From The Notebook, I loved him from The Notebook, Canadian actor, he has ADHD as well. Billie Eilish, some of you might know her. She's an award-winning musician and songwriter. She has Tourette syndrome. Bill Gates, owner and founder of Microsoft, billionaire. He recently was quoted in an article indicating that he felt growing up he was on the spectrum, autism spectrum. Incredibly good at mathematics. And that's what some folks are. If you have Asperger's or if you have autism, some folks are savants. So they're really, really good in math, really good in identifying patterns and memory, and I think Bill would probably be one of those folks. Simone Biles, Olympic medalist. She famously had to take some time off during the last Olympics. She has ADHD. And my favorite, Dr. Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. This is the character, not the actor. We don't really know exactly what he had, but he probably had a little bit of autism, a little bit of OCD. And I think, has anyone watched the show, Big Bang Theory? I think it's a great show. You know why? Because it really sort of normalized neurodiversity. It increased awareness of neurodiversity. And I think lowered the stigma of neurodiversity too. I know when I watched it, I can relate to a lot of what they're talking about. I'm just going to get a drink of water over here.